Okay, good evening. It is 12 August, and this is Two Wolves. Oh, oh. I am reporting to you from Salt Lake City area. Two Wolves Warning, aka Warning 616, aka Two Wolves Warrior. No, I have not got two suns for you tonight. This is a picture I took. It's not enhanced. It's about 8 p.m. looking due west toward one of many fires. And you may have heard about this, but I'm just reporting from on scene tonight here in Utah. So we'll begin with the Deseret News article from today. Thank you for watching. Deseret News. Fire activity drives Utah, southern Idaho region to nation's #1 firefighting priority by Amy Joy O'Donoghue. That's a lovely name. With Deseret News updated about 51 minutes ago, and it's 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time at this moment. This is a picture of the Portage fire burning today. There are 46 pictures in the set of slides. Fires burning in Idaho and Utah have elevated this geographic region to the nation's top firefighting priority, with crews flying in from multiple states to save small communities being threatened. 3 large fires are burning in Utah. After a summer without fires, all of a sudden it's upon us all at once. Salt Lake City. 5 wildland firefighting crews flew into Salt Lake City on Monday afternoon in response to this geographic region being elevated to nation's #1 firefighting priority. The additional crews may be scattered to the 3 large fires burning in Utah or 2 in Idaho that are threatening towns and a reservation, the Go Shoot Reservation, and which have led to voluntary evacuations. 2 Black Hawk helicopters from Utah National Guard are assisting in fighting the state fire on the Utah-Idaho border. Yesterday, Governor Gary Herbert called out the Guard for the first time this summer to fight a Utah wildfire, and these are just sort of exponentially exploding everywhere. There are now 7 fires burning, all told. The state fire at 21,000 acres is burning in northern Box Elder County and into Idaho, and I'll show you a map in a moment. It's threatening Portage in Box Elder County and the community of Samaria in Idaho. Jason Curry, spokesman with Utah Division of Forestry, Fire and State Land, said the fire is throwing embers as it advances. It is reigniting itself up to a mile in advance, Curry said. The lightning-caused blaze began Friday and rapidly spread. As of 9 p.m. tonight, it was 45% contained, but the biggest concern is the proximity to the little town of Portage. It's threatening only a mile away from private residences. With the wind and the unpredictability fire throws at us, we are concerned. And mind you, Utah's had some very deadly and unpredictable fires in recent years. Okay, we'll go on. And you can come and read this article. There's quite a lot to talk about here. Elsewhere in the state, the Patch Springs fire in Tooele County had burnt more than 6,300 acres and had advanced on the Go Shoot Reservation in Skull Valley. Now, this is the area, there's a lot of waste, some of it it's old nuclear testing in this area. So around Tooele, a lot of government testing, very unhealthy. It's also threatening the scattered residences of the community of Terra, and here we go, which is just east of Dugway Proving Ground. BLM spokeswoman Joanna Wilson said the fire is spreading in an extreme fashion, and 3 bulldozers are trying to keep it from encroaching any further on their reservation or the town. So prayers, please. Okay, we'll go on to this article from KSL.com, and if you go to KSL.com, you can actually watch their videos. KSL also owns a television station. For obvious reasons, I'm not even going to think about showing you a TV video. We had problems with that last year. Here, Utah border fire continuing to threaten communities, again from tonight, 7:16 p.m., this time by Haley Smith and Celeste Tholen Rosenloff. There's a video. I won't play it, but you can. This is all 92 degrees at 6 p.m. Extreme drought. Look at all this sage undergrowth. This is desert, very dry. And there's a lot of videos here, but I won't play them. You can. As 7 wildfires burn across Utah, Governor Gary Herbert has called in the National Guard, and a firefighting crew from Delaware is headed to Utah to help battle wildfires. This article will go into a little bit more depth. So if this may pertain to you or someone you love, the state fire is only 38% contained as of this morning. That's the one up on the Idaho border. Many small neighborhoods, communities are threatened. The Patch Springs fire again, mentioned here, threatening Tooele and the Ghost Chute Reservation. The blaze crested over the mountain towards Tooele. I'm going to try to go out there tomorrow, people, and see if I can get some footage. I will see what can be done. And this fire was heading toward the Ghost Chute Indian Reservation. 12 homes, 5 commercial properties, and 5 sheds were threatened by the fire, but none evacuated as of this evening. The strategy for Monday was to secure the south end of the fire line to prevent it from moving towards Terra and the reservation. They're using a DC-10. Okay, then there's the Elk Complex fire, which has spread so much that that fire is currently considered the #1 priority in the nation. The fire has burned over 125 square miles near the Idaho towns of Pine and Featherville. Okay, Featherville on the Utah border. Both the towns, now pay attention if you know anyone in Idaho, Pine and Featherville, Idaho. Both towns are under mandatory evacuation order, but some residents chose to stay and monitor their property. Authorities had to force some residents to leave. This fire is only 5% contained. This is the general location of the Patch Springs fire. This is to the west of Salt Lake Valley. Here's the Wasatch Mountains. There's also a fire burning in Spanish Fork. And here's the map. Here's Salt Lake City. This is the fire near Tooele, the Patch Springs fire threatening the Ghost Chute Reservation. This is Provo, big fire burning down here. Here we have the State fire, the Millville fire, which actually this is 2 fires now, split. This is the fire that's threatening Featherville and Pine in Idaho. Also have one burning down here near Moab. These are all of the actual active large wildland fires in Utah at this moment. And of course, as we know, we can go to InsaWeb for some good national updates. And this I should have mentioned, UtahFireInfo. Do your part, be fire smart. At least 2 of these fires are lightning caused. There's some hot shots. Okay, I'll just close. I will follow this, of course. I'll follow this with a few pictures I took tonight. They're quite dramatic, eh? This is just looking to the west about 8 p.m. And this would be the fire near Tooele, the Patch fire. All this smoke's coming from there. This fire, okay, there's a lot of the smoke coming down from the north. I'm looking northeast. And I've heard that there's a fire over here near Park City as well. This is looking northeast. This just gets more dramatic. This is not an enhanced photo, folks. Again, looking west toward Tooele and the Ghost Chute Reservation. This is, okay, sunset hitting the smoke to the north. Blood red sky, eh? after the sun's gone down. If it weren't fire season, this would be pretty. But these are all layers of smoke. This is mainly where the fire is centered. You can see the darkening. And then look at the overlay of smoke over the city. It's all smoke. Very ominous. All right, this is Two Wolves Out. Thank you for watching. I will be on top of these fires, and maybe I'll get out to one for a bird's eye view. Thanks for watching. Matakwiasin. What affects one affects all. We are all related. Namaste.